All right. Well, welcome all. Gonzalo Herrera with Action Coach Business Coaching. And I'm here for our business owner interview series. And I have the pleasure of having with me Dr. Joe Lindeman with Elite Chiropractic, who's going to tell us today about his business and some of his current experience. Here's some information, which we'll share again at the end. So let's go ahead and welcome Dr. Joe Lindeman. Dr. Joe, how are you today?
Good, good. Just a lunch break right now, but getting ready for the afternoon. But yeah, staying happy.
Perfect, perfect. Thank you for joining us. Let's get to it right away. So, Dr. Joe, why don't you tell us a bit about your business?
Okay, as Gonzalo said, we are Elite Chiropractic. We have 3 locations, one here in Westchester. This is the one I work at here in Beckett Ridge, and we have one in Mason and also one over in Hamilton. We have 3 doctors out of the 11 employees that we have at this location, and over 40 years experience. And we basically, we take care of, families basically. And we've been practicing myself here for 21 years. And also been taking care of Lakota East High School and Lakota Schools for 21 years. I started in 1999 with them. We take x-rays, we do exams, we have therapies such as traction, electric stim, we have massage therapy, we make sure we have the patients do stretching, we have supplements, we have a lot of things here at the office for people to reach their fullest potential in health.
Perfect. Dr. Joe, you said 28 years?
21 years.
21 years since you have the business. Wow, that's a long time. Why don't you expand a little bit on actually the work that you do with the high school, with Lakota East? Because my kids, as former athletes, they benefited from that. And I think Elite Chiropractic deserves the credit for that. Why don't you expand a little bit on that?
All right. No, I appreciate that. Yeah, well, I started there in 1999 as a team physician, part of the team with the orthopedics and the athletic trainers. And that was my first degree. It was in athletic training from Wilmington College. So it's kind of cool. I got to work with the Bengals when they were there at Wilmington. So I got a lot of experience with pro athletes, but also taking care of the baseball team. I played football at Wilmington, so I had my own injuries. I also wrestled for a couple of years there. So when I got into Lakota, the orthopedic group grandfathered me in. It was Beacon at the time, and I worked there. So what I do is I go over there and I do exams on students, like on Tuesdays, from every sport. The coaches or the trainers will have me look at them and see if it's chiropractic, see if it's medical, basically do analysis on them to see, what their needs are. And then I go to their games, especially Friday night football. I'm there on the sidelines and just love it. Just love taking care of the kids. And like I said, I've been there for 21 years and I don't want to stop. I want to keep doing that.
Excellent. Yes. Thank you for that. And I think it's important for people, especially in the community, to know that. So let me ask you something. Who do you serve? Who is your target audience, as we call it? Who's your ideal client?
Okay. Well, I really like family care. We do take care of infants all the way till the elderly. Obviously there's different techniques to work with those, type of patients, from the infants to the elderly. But, I would say about 70%, looking at our metrics, that 70% of our population are women, usually from the age of 25 to 55. And I do say that because, I want more men to come in because I feel that they need to take care of themselves better. Just seems like women tend to, jump on that a little bit more. As myself, as a male, I can see why my numbers are showing that way. But that would be, my target audience, because I just tend to have that population here at the office. But that age range, they start having children and stuff, and they get the benefits of chiropractic. So then they bring their children in, and then eventually the husband will eventually come in. So
yes, you're absolutely right. As males, we're famous for that, for not taking as good care of ourselves like women do. So the topic that is, we have to address it, right, is COVID-19.
Yeah.
So tell me, what is the greatest impact COVID-19 has had in your business?
Well, just serving patients, which, if we don't serve patients, it affects us financially. So financially, it's put a burden on us. We're down to, I'd say 50% of patient care and serving the population right now. So we're trying to, right now stay afloat. And usually we weren't even seeing new patients at my office. We were so busy, so now it's time to really step up and start do different things. And I just have to say financially, that's the biggest thing that's affected us.
Sure. It's good to see from the economic point of view how we are reopening the economy. I know it has its own challenges, but on the economic side, it's good to see how it's reopening. So about the COVID-19, what one or two actions have you taken, and how have they been working for your business?
Well, I would have to say communication. Communication is the number one thing here with our office. And thank God we had, a decent database. And I wish I would have, like in the past, and thanks to you and, just letting us know about, making sure our database is on point. But basically communicating with emails and text with our existing patients and our old patients has really helped us. We're actually pulling up numbers now where we're building our practice just from that communication alone. People didn't even know we were open. They thought we were closed with the dentistry and the other types of facilities that got closed, but we've been open. We've been essential from the beginning. And the other thing was social media. And I would say Facebook and Instagram are the two major ones that I would say that we've got the most impact out of. So I do see a climb. We're over that 50% mark. We're probably more seeing, 60% of what we were. And I think it's definitely through the communication. So make sure you have a good database.
Good. That's great. Great advice. So there's something interesting. There's a saying out there that says, smart people learn from their mistakes. Wise people learn from others' mistakes, right? So given that you've had your business for 21 years, is there, some advice that you can give to some younger entrepreneurs that are starting, maybe an advice and a mistake or two that you have made that, you wish somebody would have told you something different early on?
Well, I think the number one word would be complacent. I became, just kind of laid back and let the business do itself. But when it comes to pandemics or other things like that, you got to have your ducks in a row. So when I say ducks in a row, the number one thing I just talked about was having a great database. So you can communicate with existing patients and with your old patients. So if you don't have that, that's a must. You got to be able to communicate. And thank goodness now for the technology we have nowadays that we can. But really, I wasn't taking advantage of that. It was all word of mouth here at my office. Well, if people aren't talking and they're staying home, but they're on their electronics, why not be able to reach out to them and tell them, hey, we're okay. We are open, or, we have a solution for you, that type of stuff. So that's what I would say.
Perfect.
A great database. Yeah.
Yep. Thank you for that. I'm sure there's, like I said, young entrepreneurs out there that can use this information. Last question. We have definitely had very challenging times over the last 2 months plus, but at the same time, it's been great to see some great things, some great responses, and some people really giving a lot to the community. So what do you find most inspiring to you at this time?
Well, I would just say the generosity of the people in this community have, blown me away. Just the minute that we were going down and people reaching out to me and saying, hey, do you need anything? literally people were dropping off cleaning supplies and masks and hand sanitizer to my office because they wanted to keep us open. And man, I just can't say enough for those people in our community and the outreach that they gave to our office alone. So that's what I would have to say that inspires me, as people are just great. They really are.
Yes, they are, and we live in a great community. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put back the information for everybody to see. Dr. Joe Lindemann, Elite Chiropractic. There you have his phone number, his website, email, and he's available.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
No problem. And like Dr. Joe said, he has 3 different locations. Where are the other 2 locations, Dr. Joe?
We have one in Mason and one in Hamilton. I don't personally work at those, but we have some great doctors that work at those facilities. And we are taking new patients at all the facilities right now. So you can get on the website and check us out. All 3 are located on there. Other than chiropractic, which I think everybody should definitely get their spine checked, because we do have some great supplements like CBD oil. There's a lot of stress going on, we're finding out during this time. And we've definitely felt that CBD oil has definitely helped people reduce stress and also inflammation in the body. I know I've got some old arthritic injuries from all the years past. And we also have some great supplements, natural supplements that you don't have to take, your Advil and ibuprofen that we sell, like curcumin and tart cherry extracts and things like that. But also we have, people are like gaining weight at this time, which we have Avocare and Isogenics for a weight loss program. So I hope people, get out and about, start walking, stretch. But yeah, please come and see us.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Dr. Joe. Again, this was Business Owner Interview Series, and today we put the spotlight on Elite Chiropractic. And Dr. Joe, thank you very much for your service. Stay healthy, and I'll see you around very soon.
Thank you too. God bless. See you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.